So on the channel, I've done a lot of build videos that you guys really enjoy. It's a brand new year. It's 2024, man. So we have to update the best builds in the game as the meta has changed drastically since then. Today, I'll be showing you guys the best builds in Shinobi Striker, man. So with that being said, make sure you guys do drop a like on this video. And if you want to also subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to 30K. And make sure you guys watch this full video so you don't miss any heat builds. Comment down below what build you are currently using in Shinobi Striker, man. I'll rate it a 1 out of 10. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video now.
Hey, foot on the gas, can't take no breaks. My anxiety made me shake it. Tired of all the hate. I'm tired of feeling broken. I'm tired of all the fake. I sit back and I stay woke. Only certain ones can relate. Oh, I up the score. I'm on a rage. I'ma give it what it takes. Free my brother out the cage.
So like my last best build video, man, I'll be doing this in terms of just one singular build for every single game mode combined, man. So listen, if you're waiting for every single separate game mode, make sure you guys do drop a like on this video, and I'll definitely do every single class, every game mode, one build per game mode. Yeah, man. So we're starting off with the attacker class, man. Attack you guys want to use for the weapon, the chakra claws. If you don't have the claws, you know, you could use the regular claws. But also, if you don't have the claws, you could also use the new sword weapons, as they're really good as well. For your tool, you want to be using the kunai ninja tool. This is what you get from the base game, man. This is really good for chip damage, getting people off of you. These are the stats on the build for the attacker class. I got first blood, clear mind, and battle hardened. The first jutsu is going to be teleportation jutsu. This will be used for movement to get across the map and stuff like that. It will also boost our ninjutsu attack power, attack tracking ability, and movement speed, man. This is really good, and you just get it for free. The second jutsu, which you do get from the pain-free VR master, is gonna be almighty push, man. This will break super armor, a lot of annoying stuff for game modes, man. This two combination of jutsus are really good together, man, and you'll go crazy with it. For my sub, I got that time space hop from the Sasuke DLC. This will make us invulnerable, and then we'll get ninjutsu cooldown time reduced. And yeah, finally for my ultimate, I have Baryon mode from the Boruto Naruto DLC, man. This will fully recover our HP and ninjutsu cooldown. It increases physical abilities and also give us 2 new jutsu slots, followed up by a second activation, which will one-shot most of the time. So yeah, okay, man. So like I said in the beginning of the video, man, all these builds are really good because, man, you want to use this if you don't want to switch classes in between game modes. This is just one class for every game mode. Now, this build used to be more broken back then, but now it got patched recently because they've been nerfing almighty push, and I think they did do a nerf on teleportation. But this build is still really good for every game mode. Again, to a combat battle, you could just go around, teleport, and just almighty push people, hit them with a claw combo. You get a lot of kills with this build. You got the Boruto ultimate. You have base battle, man, which again, for base battle, you want to capture bases. This is good because almighty push will get rid of stuff like super armor and other stuff like sand shield, water pillar. You can also move around the map with teleportation jutsu, so you're just gonna be going crazy in base battle as well. And flag battle, again, like base battle, you want to capture a flag, so you can move around with this build as well. And then the Boruto ult for flag battle, yeah, that's an easy cap right there, man. So yeah, and also we have the pits, and I guess you want to count barrier battle. You know what I'm saying? This is just like combat battle as well. You go crazy solo with this build. So yeah, man, it's attacker build. You definitely want to use it, and I still think it's the best in 2024. Alright, man, so for the second build, we got the range class, man. The weapon you want to use is the Kazekage sword. You can get this from the 10/10 shop with Ryo, bruh. This is the best weapon in the game. What I meant is best weapon for range, but if you also want to use a different weapon, I also recommend the third Kazekage puppet, which you do get from the Sasori DLC, the new one. For the tool that you want to be using, I'll be using the Sen Bones. You want to use this to get chip damage, and it does a good amount of damage. For my stats, I got power and spades, armed and dangerous, and battle hardened, man. The first jutsu is gonna be from the Sasuke DLC, the range one. We got Inferno style flame lightning, so pull our enemies. It will do burn damage and also lower their defense. Really good jutsu, has a lot of uses, man. The second jutsu is gonna be fire style majestic destroyer flame from the modern DLC. This is just a giant fireball which does a lot of damage and also deals burn damage. For the sub, I'm using Town Space Hop again from the Sasuke Defense DLC. Finally, for the ultimate, we have a new entry into this. We have the Karma Awakening ultimate from the new Boruto Shinobi DLC. Man, this will just buff us all around. It will give us a second activation where you can use the Rasengan, but before you do use that Rasengan, you're able to spam your jutsus. It's really good, man. You guys will see. So this range build is good for dealing a lot of damage, man. If you are a good range main, you make sure that you learn the Kusanagi combos and you will go crazy with this build. You know what I'm saying? You got the pull, which will be good for every single game mode, because that jutsu, again, like I said in the beginning, is universal. When I was showcasing this build, it's just good for everything. Combat battle, you can use it to get the attacker off your healer. You use it to just pull enemies in and do burn damage, lower defense. Then after that, you do a giant majestic destroyer flame that will do about 70 or 80% of their HP. Then you can finish them off with some Senbons or a little Kusanagi combo. Very OP. You go in base battle, man, you know what I'm saying, that majestic destroyer flame will break stuff like water pillar, sand shield. You know, it won't break super armor and stuff, but that's why you're a range man. You can spam kunais and Senbons. You just spam triangle and circle if they have a super armor there on the base. And then you got the Inferno style flame control, which you could pull, you know, enemies off the bases as well. Then for flag battle, man, again, you could use Inferno style flame control if they're trying to take your flag, or you could help your person take the flag by getting the people off of them with the pull. And you got majestic destroyer flame for damage. And I forgot to mention the karma seal makes this build 20 times better, because you could just spam your jutsus. You'll get your jutsus back so fast with this. And also, man, you have a second activation, which usually one shots most of the time, man. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this range build. Y'all will go crazy with this one too, man. It's OP. Alright, man, so we're on the defense class now, man. For your weapon, I recommend you guys use a severing executioner blade sword. But if you don't have that, you just use a regular long sword, man. They have the same combos. For your 2, I recommend you guys use the Master of Medicine, or you guys can use Super Tough Medicine, but I'm using Master of Medicine for today. For your stats on the defense build, I recommend First Blood, Robust Fighter, and Unbending Will. Now, the first jutsu from the Mitsuki VR Master is going to be Snake Thrust. This will do a little attack where you just punch your enemies forward. It will push them back a lot, man. It will lower the enemy's movement speed and restore the user's health based on the amount of damage dealt. For the second jutsu, I got Uchiha Flame Formation from the Obito DLC. Man, this is an amazing jutsu. It's good for your teammates and it's good for you. This will do a barrier around everybody on your team, and it will also raise your defense and protect you from one single attack, which could also be ultimates, man. So this is really, really good. For my sub, I'll be using Time Space Hop yet again. Finally, for the ultimate, I got Karma Linchpin from the Boruto Defense DLC, man. This defense build is really good, man. You will not die with this build, and you will also just be very useful for your allies, man. Your allies will thank you for using this build. So for combat battle, man, you know what I'm saying, just go crazy. You got the Flame Formation, which is meta in that game mode. Pop it around your allies. They have increased defense and the whole barrier, and you know, it would just be harder to kill your allies. And you have the Snake Thrust Jutsu, which if you are fighting an enemy, just pop it and you hit him back, you'll gain some HP back from that, man. Really good, very simple. It also gets rid of stuff like, okay, we're not on that part yet, but it's really good as well. We got the Karma Awakening Ultimate, man. That thing, you could just pop it in combat battle. Your allies could go near you. If enemies do get near that, they will lose ult gauge. And also, you will have an increased power with your just ninjutsus and your attack damage. So yeah, you also will gain secret technique gauge when you do use this. You could really spam this sometimes, man. But yeah, for base battle as well, man, this Snake Thrust will be good for getting rid of water pillar, sand shield, and stuff like that. It will get people off bases. You could pop Flame Formation on bases, just making a 4v4 in a base battle just way easier for you, man. There are definitely better jutsus, which I will do when I do the 2024 best defense builds, same with every other class. But like I said, if you don't want to switch builds, this build is really good. And Karma Awakening is also meta for base battle. Now for flag battle, man, you might see this build struggle a bit, but it will still definitely be useful for your allies, man. You got the Flame Formation for them, which actually could be good if they're taking the flag. But you really want to stay as a defender in flag battle. I mean, yeah, flag battle. So stay in the back with your allies, defend the flag. You know, actually, nah, this build will go crazy. You got the Karma Awakening, you could get people off your flag. Yeah, never mind. This build goes crazy in flag too, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this defense build. Finally, we move on to the healer class, man. And for your weapon, I recommend you guys choose a round tip spear. If you don't have that though, some good replacements are the brand new spinning arm weapon. You could also use the Crimson Spear weapon. You can use the Backhand Explosion. Madara Staff, Spinner Rebellion, and Scatter Rain are really good as well. And finally, I recommend the Sakuranagi Nada, man. So one of those weapons would work for your build. For your ninjutsu, you want to use Master Medicine, and you'll see why in a bit. For stats, I recommend Master Medicine, Clear Mind, and Unbending Will. The first jutsu is going to be Earth Style Super Line Boulder Jutsu, man. This will buff your ally's speed and also give him some little oak gauge, man. It's really good. For your second jutsu, man, listen, I recommend you guys to use Palm Sage Jutsu, or if you don't want to use that, man, you can use the Cellular Extraction Jutsu, but Palm Sage, Master Medicine, and the Master Medicine top skill will heal your allies for a lot, man. It's really good, and you have super armor with Master Medicine, so yeah, man, this does more healing than the Cellular Extraction, but if you guys do want to go with this, you guys can use this as well. The sub, I recommend you guys to use Tongue Space Hop again. And finally, for the ultimate, I got Infinite Tsukuyomi from the Madara 6 Paths Healer DLC. A lot of you guys are probably looking at me crazy, man. I don't blame you. Me using Palm Sage Jutsu, listen, bruh. Y'all probably think I'm trolling, but with the Bastard of Medicine boost, bruh, and the Palm Sage, you will heal your allies so much more than the Cellular Extraction. But like I said in the beginning, if you do want to use Cellular Extraction, you could use that instead. But listen, with this build with the Palm Sage, you will just be healing your allies so much, man. It's really toxic. Every game mode, you're just going to be healing them. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, for like a base battle, you might struggle. That's why you need your allies to have good builds, so you could, you know, just heal them and stuff like that. You are missing water pillar and stuff like that, but I didn't put that because I'm not going to use that in every single game mode. Water pillar is only good for like base and flag, so yeah. This build again though, this build heals so much. You boost your allies' speed with the light boulder. You have Infinite Tsukuyomi, which you could destroy a whole team with, man. It's just really good for stalling time as well in game modes. Yeah, this build is really good. But if you do use the Cellular Extraction, man, for your 2, I do recommend you guys to switch back to the heal tag. I only have Master Medicine for Palm Sage, so yeah, if you guys do use Cellular Extraction, I would recommend switching off the Master Medicine for more healing. But yeah, man, that is my best builds for 2024. Let me know what you guys think about these builds down below. I hope you guys do find it helpful. And if you did make it until the end of the video, make sure you do drop a like on it, man. Also want to shout out my boy Hero Frappy and also my boy Zargoat, man. He's the one who gave me this last healer build. And I want to shout out Hero because he did become a member of the channel, man. Make sure you do subscribe to him, man. He dropped $100 on the channel, man. He is a W. If you guys do want to become a member, make sure you do check the link down below. It'll be a join button next to the subscribe button. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed night or day. I appreciate you guys so much for watching the video until the end. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next upload, man. Peace.
Might just cop a coupe with no roof, I deserve it. I just looked inside the bag and told the plug it perfect. Diamonds perfect, got that working. Diamonds perfect.